Well, hell, I ain't got nothing else to do. Let me recount my relationships in the past 2 years. So first off, 2021. I'm finishing up my unemployment. I secured that Subaru that got totaled through unemployment paychecks that I saved the money and budgeted my way to affording a $3,100 car. Yeah. So anyway, during that time, I came across a goth chick named April. She was going through some shit and needed to get out of the house one day. So I was like, hey, I'm the guy for the job. I have a Subaru. I need to have company in my car. And she was pretty attractive. A little bit bigger, but she had a beautiful face. So I go to pick her up and go and knock on the door like a gentleman. Wasn't going to text her to come downstairs. Traditional gentleman. So I go up, knock on the door. She invites me in. She's living at someone else's house at the time, one of her girlfriends. So she invites me back to her room while she's getting ready. She has like a skirt on and she's not ready to go anywhere. And I'm thinking, oh boy, she thinks I want to she thinks I want to fuck. So I go ahead and tell her, I was like, hey, look, I haven't had sex in years. So if that's what you're after, you're going to have to make the moves because I'm rusty. So that probably shocked her and turned her off. And she got dressed. Shortly after that, we took a ride and enjoyed the day together, smoked a little weed, and just got her out of her mind. She had a lot of shit going on. um, and I don't know what happened. I guess I got attached quickly. I always think, just because I get a chance, that it's a solid and it's a commitment and it's gonna happen. Um, I don't know why. Anyway, all right. So that was the first little relationship. Then after that, there was a cutie from Oregon who had remained friends for a while on Facebook, went disappearing, come back and messaged me. We talked for like a week. She was doing some kind of government assistance stuff and had secured herself an apartment there somewhere near Portland. So we talked a couple nights on the phone through Facebook Messenger. And one night she was going to go outside and vape or whatever. And she was like, I'm going to put my high heels on for you. And you can listen to me walking down the stairs. So I remember that phone conversation like yesterday. Her little fucking heels hitting the stairs in the echoey hallway. What was her name? It was something Baumgartner. Chelsea Baumgartner. I met her on a downtown corner in Portland, Oregon. She was selling books, so I bought one of her books for $20. And we sat there and talked for a while in the corner, and that was like the only physical time I ever seen her, other than social media, messenger. All right, fast forward to let's see, like October 2021. Yeah, about that time, I was at work, Taylor, and there was a married woman there who had stopped to converse with me um, in the storage racks. She was flirting a little bit, asked me if I had kids. I said no, whatever, blah blah blah. And then she was like, she just flirted so hard, and I fell for it. I didn't know she was married, and her husband was working there too. So anyway, we started talking and stuff, flirting, having late night phone conversations, and all that. And then her husband caught on. It's probably where all my karma's coming from. Her husband caught on and come over to her desk and chewed her out. Yeah, he got fired for like threatening. Um, so we worked together for a few more months, and the husband was gone. So every once in a while after work, I would ride around with her, just try to spend time as much as we could. We actually looked at an apartment together, and she was going to get a divorce. She had already had the paperwork and all that, and swears up and down, that I was perfect for her, just like this last girlfriend. Perfect for her. So if you ever hear the words, "You're perfect for me," gentlemen, Don't fall for it. They will say whatever they want to try to reel you in and hook, line, sinker you. She said I was putty in her hands. Oh my god. Why did I not listen to the stupid shit that they were saying? So anyway, yeah, it was kind of cool. We talked and talked and talked, and then I ended up over the course of like 3, 4, whatever months, I ended up stupidly, idiotically, ignorantly, whatever you want to say. Over the course of that many months, I ended up giving her about $3,000 in small disbursements here and there to help her pay for her Jeep, help them keep the apartment on because her husband lost a job. So I was doing some stupid fucking shit. And all I would ever get is, flirting and phone conversations, maybe a kiss here or there, and spend time together in each other's cars. And of course, get some nudes. Oh, nah. Um, she was wanting to send her nudes. Like, I don't know why. I was like, I didn't even ask for them. Then I told her one time, I was like, babe, quit sending me nudes. Quit teasing me with your nudes. So that one approached me. April, I approached. It didn't work out at all, except for the day. This last relationship that I'm getting over and healing from, I thought it was real. Maybe it was real. Maybe we were just both going through too much. I don't know. But it was real. We spent time together, 5 months together. What sucks is, with her having 3 kids, we were always trapped in her quarters. So it was kind of hard for me to be myself outside of my house and just coming over to her house with what clothes were on my back and a charged phone. So I'm always like, babe, come over to my house, visit me in my domain, so I can be myself and you can see who I am. All that good stuff. And she would never do it. Just rarely, very rarely. There was like 3 times, and then I caught heat for it because she didn't want to do it and all this. And it's like, babe, what do you mean you don't want to do it? You're scared. You don't really like me. You're just trying to use me. Whatever. So anyway, it'll be a month on the 15th that we've been separated. Separated. I'm glad she used the word separated. That's better than break up or whatever. Separated makes me feel more mature. I don't know. But I will tell you what. Going into that relationship, I was full of life and had no expectations for real. Just on a whim and that quiet confidence and happy-go-lucky, peaceful, easy feeling, thinking everything's gonna work out. Well, I had a solid work ethic, and I don't know about her work ethic. So I don't know if it was money or what, but I don't know. I'm trying to get over her so hard. She poured herself out to me and all of her problems and all of her hangups and everything, and I felt some kind of way. I know what it's like to feel like that, and I would have done anything to lessen the blow of life for her. To be fair, she tried. She helped me quite a lot. Um, but the one thing I don't think she realized is I was going hard from 7 a.m. to 11 midnight every fucking day, doing whatever I could, including work, and coming over for those late night visits. Uh, Being exhausted like that, some of those late night visits weren't that great. That's a little personal, but you can see where I'm going, fellas. So anyway, uh, now my problem is, who the fuck am I? Always bending to her will and trying to learn the, I don't know if you would say culture, the the family, the way we were. She was going to end up wearing the pants in the family. Might as well took her last name because everything was their way, you know. And I did try to mold myself into that and pick up pick up on the nuances that I found in their way of life. So, doing what I could, I adjusted. I integrated myself into their way of life while still trying to hold a bit of my own character and personality. I don't know if maybe she didn't throw herself at me, but she threw everything else at me. It was like, oh, you want to play stepdaddy? You want to act like you're the man to fill a role? Well, here, let me just throw it all on top of you, and you get adjusted and acclimated to all of the children's personalities, and you spend all of your energy and all of your time, and let me just take a nap. Oh, let me just have a nap here and there. And I'm like, babe, if you would situate us before you just go run off and take a nap, it wouldn't feel like a sack of potatoes falling on my head. So, um, I really want to get all this out. I really want to get it all out. So anyway, finally towards the end of our relationship, I was starting to fall in line and walk parallel to the kids and understand everything. Um, I don't know. I don't really think about the kids because they were sweet, understanding. They were sour sometimes and bad, but not totally. Um, I don't even care if they were autistic. I don't even care. Level one, level two, level three, whatever. I was gonna handle it. It didn't phase me. You know, that was another one of her hangups. She had, she was beside herself with autistic kids, and I think that stunted her